Well, now it's a little irritating because you guys, I'm detained for some unknown reason. I'm taking pictures of vehicles. I don't understand what the problem is. This guy is laughing at me because he has an attitude problem. I don't understand what his issue is either.
I'd be glad to explain.
So what is the issue?
So when somebody's looking into the cars,
somebody can be looking into cars for a million reasons.
They could be.
Okay.
So one of those reasons, oftentimes, one of those reasons is because they're looking to break into the car or steal something out of it. That is a very common reason as to why people are looking into cars.
And what indicators do you have to back that scenario up? Me looking at cars in front of you, taking pictures? Is that a scenario that backs up burglarizing a vehicle?
Sure does.
It does? In front of you, taking pictures, looking at cars, taking pictures of the license plate.
Is that what you're
That's reasonable suspicion for a burglary?
Yeah, it is. Absolutely.
Good luck with that.
If you want to,
good luck with that.
And read on that and read on reasonable suspicion.
Actually, I know more about it than you do. I know more about it than you do, and both of you guys as well. Yeah, that doesn't mean it's true. That doesn't mean it's true. You need reasonable suspicion of a crime. You have to have fact to back it up. Me walking around a police station looking at vehicles isn't fact. You're dumb for saying, and you are too, for saying that this isn't public accessible, because it is. Public non-secured areas have boundaries. They have signs. They have gates. Does this one have it? It says a detective vehicle. Yeah, only detectives could park here. Where does it say people can't enter in here? This is public property. These are public vehicles. Now, let me ask you something. Do you know how the Supreme Court works? Maybe a little bit. Do you know that the Supreme Court ruled that we can come take pictures of your vehicles, the personnel, anything we want in public accessible areas? Do you know that?
That still doesn't cancel out
it does. It does. Because the Supreme Court told me I can come take pictures. And do you know 148G? Do you know 148G? 148G says that somebody taking pictures, which is all you have, me taking pictures, is not suspicious, right? Go look up 148G. No, it's not. Your detective vehicle means nothing. It means nothing. This is our vehicle. These are our vehicles. Unless this is an officer's personal vehicle, if this is a public vehicle, these are our vehicles. So there's at the bottom line, at the end of the day, you guys are all wrong and you look like crap. You knew what I was doing and you still made your department look bad.
I didn't make my department look bad.
Yeah, you're making your department look stupid.
If you were walking,
and what's your name and badge number?
It's Officer Straglinos and I'm badge number 303, and today you've done nothing but just prove to us that we already knew what you were doing. We explained your suspicion.
Then why are you still here? Then why are you still here?
We're trying to figure out why you're still here.
Because I'm taking pictures of your vehicle.
Okay.
Name and badge number.
And just so
name
you
and
know,
badge number.
Just so you
name
know,
and badge number.
I'll give it to you in a second.
Name and badge number.
I'll give it to you in a second.
Well, before we continue, I got to get everybody's name and badge number. What's your name and badge number?
It's right here.
Right here? My name's right here too every once in a while. If you guys ask me right now, I'm going to say my name's right here as well.
Okay.
So what's your name and badge number?
Right here.
Right here? Another one? You don't know how to identify? Garbage. Trash. Get her off the street.
Right,
what's your name and badge
You
number?
want mine real quick? You asked mine first, right?
What's your name and badge number?
Who are you talking to?
You, right there, the one who said, who are you talking to?
Who's me?
The big ugly guy who's talking to me. What's your name and badge number?
My name's right here.
Your name's right here as well?
Yes.
Okay. Well, good luck with my name because it's right here as well. So you guys should go back to work. You don't have reasonable suspicion of a crime. You walking around taking pictures of these vehicles. The Supreme Court has already said I could do this. So you can't turn it into reasonable suspicion. And what can you do with reasonable suspicion? You can't get my ID. You can't get my ID. You can stand. Good luck with it. Good luck. You ain't going to get it. You ain't going to get it. So I guarantee you don't get my ID. So what else are we going to do here? You guys going back to work or what?
No,
Then you're going to be waiting a long time.
Just so you know.
No, I'm going to stay here. Move me to the sidewalk. Okay, that's exactly. I can be here. Have you figured that out yet? Make your department look good. Act like good cops. This whole we got reasonable suspicion because you listen. Well, look what you're doing. You guys crossed the line already. I've been detained for how long now? I've been detained for 16 minutes without reasonable suspicion of an actual crime. 148G says I can take pictures, and that taking pictures alone is not reasonable suspicion. Can't be turned into reasonable suspicion. The Supreme Court said I can do this. Where's your reasonable suspicion? You have me taking pictures of your vehicles. Where's your reasonable suspicion? On top of that, alone looking in vehicles does not constitute a crime, reasonable suspicion of a crime. Could be a million reasons. So, hey, good luck, man. You might as well get back to work.
If you were walking,
especially her with the little attitude problem.
You're walking through the Target parking lot looking into citizens' vehicles, not police vehicles, and somebody called and said, "Hey, there's a guy walking through the Target parking lot looking."
There we go. We got one smart one going back to work.
Contact them too.
But it's different because it's a detective vehicle, like she said, right? Because it's a detective vehicle, it gives you reasonable suspicion.
No, like I just said.
I got her on camera saying it. Send her back to class.
She's right.
Send her back
Like
to class.
I said, it would
No, you're
still
not.
be
These are our
reasonable
cars. This is my car. See, I can touch this car. I can lean on this car. If I want, I can come sit on this car. There's nothing you can do about it. You're not almighty and powerful because you got that badge and gun. Then stop acting like it and open your mind a little bit. I don't. All right. Where's your reasonable suspicion? And what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Nothing, because you really don't have reasonable suspicion. And these two right here are smart enough to know that. You're not. You're the dangerous officers that we want off the street. Yes, you are.
Are you like? Here's the thing. Okay.
The thing is you should go back to work. You're dismissed. You're dismissed as well. You can go back to work. You're dismissed. Go ahead.
You say I've had you.
I just did.
You say I've had you detained for 15 minutes.
17 now. Actually 18.
Have you asked if you're free to go yet?
I don't need to ask if I'm free to go. You have to tell me I'm free to go. You trying to backtrack? Yeah, you do. Once you tell me I'm detained, I have to stand here until you tell me I'm not detained. It's not my job to ask. It's not my job to ask. It's not my job to ask. Now I'm always welcome. Not when I'm detained, I'm not.
If I tell you,
can you move, please? I need to leave.
Oh, you gonna back out? Yeah, I'll move. No problem.
Thank you.
I guess that's one of the detectives there. So, yeah, I mean, that's what it is, man. I'm detained until you tell me I'm not detained. That's the bottom line.
you're free to leave.
Now, so now I'm not detained 18 minutes later.
Oh, okay.
And where was your reasonable suspicion to detain me?
I told you that you're wandering around looking into our car.
That's not reasonable suspicion. I was wandering around taking pictures. Part of taking pictures is looking. There's a difference. You have to look to take pictures. Penal codes and the Supreme Court say I can do this. So what's your reasonable suspicion again? You see this dude getting all mad here.
Because, like I said, you're
No,
not detained.
I'm going to stay here until you guys go back to work.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll be here longer than you guys. I promise you that.
that's good. That's good.
So see you guys later. You're dismissed. You're dismissed. You're dismissed. Bounce. Buckle and bounce. That was dumb. You guys shouldn't have came up like that. No, you can. You can. You can hang out. I'll just sit here and record, do what I was doing, take pictures, and it is what it is.
It is. Do your thing.
I will. I am actually right now. I'm just documenting that you guys don't know what you're doing. It's pretty simple. You got a little snapping turtle right here who's quick to try to jump and argue and be aggressive, and it's pointless. If you guys would have came out and said, hey, what's going on, man? What are you doing? I said, oh, I'm taking pictures. You said, oh, okay. We know what you're doing. Remember that? We know what you're doing. So it could have been, oh, you're taking pictures? Oh, okay. We're gone. We're going to have a person watch you. You guys didn't do that, huh? You showed up in force, cars driving everywhere. You guys came out like you're going to tackle me. You detained me like this. Horrible.
Like I said,
horrible.
we thought-
horrible. Fail.
And
Fail.
somebody called about you looking into cars. We had to make sure that you weren't breaking in.
Somebody called? Could it have been your dog catcher person that watched me take pictures at that gate as well? So it wasn't a citizen that called. It was, I know that because I watched her call in. I watched them call in. I watched your dog catcher call in. I'm not dumb. I seen them. They watched me. They sat there, and then I came in here, started looking at vehicles, and they watched me as they drove by. So,
All right.
anyways, there goes the
Other guy, so obviously you're just playing a game, so that's cool.
So yes, go back to work. There you go. See you guys later. Get her some more training. She needs a little bit more.
I have enough training.
No, you need a little more. I would have been super cool with you if you weren't pulling all that nonsense. Then why were you acting like that? I think you got pretty girl syndrome. Because you're pretty, you act like that. That's the problem. See you later, babe. You guys are dismissed. See you guys next time.